welcome. This is Slime, and I'm playing something something fun. Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna play through it. Yeah, let's go. Yep, this is exactly what my house is like. This is where I said I'm actually a DM. Yeah. Wow, those are actually pretty good. Yep. Start adventure. Okay.
Hey, glad you made it. I'm really happy that you're willing to give this game a shot.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things to do with friends. Between the role-playing, strategy, and just being goofy with each other, it's always a great time.
Yeah.
D&D has something for every kind of player.
Let's go.
Now, you said the other day that you wanted to just get kind of an intro experience before joining my regular campaign group. So I figured a more individual sort of experience would be a good way of showing you the ropes. Give you an idea of what the experience can feel like. Just take a seat whenever you feel like getting started. I've got snacks that should last us until the end of the universe, so help yourself to those too.
Snacks that could,
Good to go? Okay, so first things first, let's choose your class. I've got the basics already written up for a few of them, so you only need to worry about picking one. Do you want to be a holy warrior with the ability to heal yourself and smite your foes with the power of your deity? Paladin might be the way to go.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, or maybe a wizard, using your magic to blast bad guys sky high with fireballs while deflecting incoming attacks?
Yeah,
But a rogue could be fun too. Hit and run tactics, poisoning your enemies and watching them succumb to the venom. So satisfying.
and a bit sadistic there, Dungeon Master. Listen.
But it's also lots of fun to just be a barbarian with a big axe. Barbarians can get so angry that they just kind of forget that they've been hit and keep hacking away.
Yeah.
I've always had a hard time choosing when I'm a player, so take your time.
Okay. Barbarian. Hold the menu item. Oh. There we go. It can be a paladin, barbarian, rogue, or wizard. And you know what? I'm gonna play a class that I do enjoy. I do love playing paladins. Let's go paladin. Why not? Okay. Use item. Okay, paladin. Selected the paladin class. I'm a paladin. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, next let's allocate your stats. You want me to explain how stats and dice rolling work in this game?
Sure.
Stats determine what you're good at. Each stat has a use in combat, but they can also apply to role-playing situations and other things you do while adventuring in the world. Whenever you roll the 20-sided die, you'll add whichever stat applies to the roll.
That is right. Yes.
So, say you've got a +3 in wisdom and need to see if someone is telling the truth, you would roll the d20 and add 3 to whatever you rolled.
Yes.
That insight check would show how well you're able to read that person's intentions and emotions. Rolling high means you can understand them and see through any lies they might be telling. Rolling low means that you believe whatever they're saying.
Yep.
Within reason, of course.
Yes.
If you roll a 20 on that die, then you'll almost certainly succeed at whatever you're trying to do, or at least get useful info.
Yeah, that's
Let's try an example. You are speaking to a tavern keeper, asking after some local bandits that you've been hired to hunt down. He talks easily enough, but he says that he has no information on these people or where to find them. Okay, you rolled a 10, so add 3 to that. With a 13, you notice him tense and almost physically withdraw when you ask him about the bandits, giving you the sense that he's hiding something and knows more about the situation than he's letting on. That's pretty much it. Rolling a 20 when you hit someone in a fight also counts as a critical hit and doubles how much damage you do to them.
Yes, and technically this is the only time that a critical hit technically applies. Getting a 20 on a dice for a skill check, or score, whatever, on a general roll, it just means you're the best at it, or you're best humanly possible, relatively speaking. Only critical hits apply in combat. But you can still apply critical hits anywhere because...
Rolling a 1 on that die, though, can be really bad news.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just means failing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it means failing so spectacularly that you, I don't know, fall down a flight of stairs, out of a window and into a pen of screaming goats. Okay, probably not that specifically, but you get the idea. You'll also see that your class already has stats that will best support their abilities. How you add your extra stat points is up to you. Do you want to make them better at what they already do, or do you want to balance them out a bit? You'll get more stat points to distribute as we play, so don't worry about this step too much.
Awesome. Stats. Okay. Don't question that, folks.
And like that, you've made your first character. Congrats! Now, how about we dive right into things? Let me just set the scene for you.
Okay. Well, here we go, folks. D&D Minecraft. Let's go.
The continent of Faerun has seen hundreds of stories turn into legends. The Dawn Age, when dwarves overthrew the tyrannical giants and elves waged war against evil dragons, thereby carving out a place in the world for small folk. The tyranny of the Rose Dragon, when the great red worm Ylvir of Salisar nearly razed Kalimshan and established her cruel empire. The time of troubles, when celestials and fiends alike were cast from their own realms, warring and laying waste to the mortal plane in their efforts to reclaim their divine positions. Yet each great story has great people steering the narrative.
Yes.
The Rose Dragon's empire only fell because Rafak al-Khajan and his companions slew the evil beast. The times of troubles ended because those like the mage Midnight rose to the occasion, in their case taking the mantle of divinity from the slain celestial Mistral until she could be resurrected. Now we come to the precipice of another such event, a budding calamity that could warp reality as we know it. Though there is no prophesied chosen one, no foreseen savior, if you play your cards right, you might just be able to avert what is to come. Or perhaps your story will simply serve as a cautionary tale for those who survive. Despite this, it all starts with something as mundane as fetching groceries for your parents.
Oh, I love doing that. Yeah, that's how this game starts. You fetch groceries for your parents. And yeah, Minecraft and Wizard Coast. Love 5th edition, always will. Fight me if you like the newest edition. But yeah, dedicated to his storytellers of the world.
We open on Nashkel, a village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks. The late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strange, whispered conversations.
Oh. Cool. Chapter 1. I am this guy. Can I talk to you? No, can't hit you either. Okay, wow, this is actually pretty cool. Gotta talk to this guy. Jesus. What is this guy?
Standing behind his produce stand is Eric, one of the farmers living on the village's outskirts. You have known him for most of your life, though he is still young and smile lines have only just begun to crease the sides of his eyes.
Oh. Cool.
Your father said you'd be along to pick up his purchase.
Yeah.
I don't envy him his back problems.
Ah.
He didn't have enough to deal with already at the head.
Ah.
Anyhow, here you go. I'm sure he appreciates having you around to do all the heavy lifting.
Oh, he stinks. He's just lazy. You know,
Thanks,
really
Eric.
nice. Thanks. Oh yeah, I'm Katra.
Sure thing. Just make sure to get home safe.
What's everyone whispering about?
Everyone's worried about the people who've gone missing.
Oh.
Probably already heard about Helsa not coming home yesterday.
Ah, yes, yes.
Makes the 4th person in 2 weeks. The trackers looking for her haven't come back yet, but if it's anything like the other 3 disappearances, they won't find anything. People are real frightened, and I can't blame them. Might be a good idea to not wander around on your own, even in town.
Nah, I can take care of myself. See you around.
Mm-hmm. See you around.
Okay. I do want to look at you. Hello. You are a tiefling, actually. Wow. Murder the demon! Yeah, now I have to go home. Yeah, let's do some sprinting. I'm a holy warrior. Wow. The mighty sword. I am a female. Main menus. Style, class, yeah. Wooden stats. Glossary settings. But yeah. So far, I do enjoy this.
You hear voices from inside your house. Perhaps it is worth waiting and listening in.
I just heard about it this morning.
Does anyone else know?
I caught one of the
No.
trackers before he could go out to look for Helsa. He said he'd check it out while the trail was still warm, if there was one. But I don't know if he told anyone else first.
We'll have to assume that he did. People are already starting to panic, and it will make it worse. I heard people at the market this morning talking about unfamiliar monsters.
Monsters.
No one had seen the things themselves, but the rumors are bad enough.
This goes on and you'll have a mob at your front door demanding answers.
I'm surprised you haven't
Hey,
seen one
drop
of them.
boy.
You've got to get ahead of it.
Villages.
So what are you going to do with us?
Give me a minute. I've got an idea, but I want to talk it over with Katra first. You're welcome to stay if you like. They should be back soon.
Ah, there you are. Put the food on the table and come talk to me. There's something we need to discuss.
Cool. How do I? Oh. Holy crest. Because ugly. Oh, I guess I already did that. Cool. Time to
Listen,
talk to you.
you heard about the people going missing. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is gone now.
Oh,
Neri found their farm empty this morning without even a sign of struggle.
dang. People have gone missing.
This is asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's going to kill me after I say this.
Then don't say it.
Then don't say it.
But I need you to go speak with Endan Dravair and ask for his help.
You're right. I think I will throttle you. Are you insane? People are going missing, and you think sending Katra out into the woods by themselves is somehow a good idea?
I have to agree with Ellen. They'd make a tempting target.
The trackers have been going on their own, and no one's bothered them. Besides, after all the training I've put Katra through, they should be
Boing,
fine on their
boing,
own.
Yeah.
Yes, but you could just send one of the trackers, or someone else.
I want the trackers to keep looking for our people. Other than them, there's no one else I'd trust in the woods more than Katra. After all the times you've run off into there as a kid, you probably know the paths better than most of the villagers.
Probably.
And Vair's important. His ego probably won't let him talk to just a random villager. Neri could go, but she doesn't know how to fight, and I don't want the community's healer to be missing for a whole day if someone breaks their arm.
And you're not worried what Vair might do to them?
Is that or charade?
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
Oh, come on. I gotta do this.
You know I'm standing right here and can answer for myself, right?
Yeah, right here.
Hey, watch the sarcasm. Who talks about this?
Well, they're right. Manners aside, they can speak for themselves. Hopefully also point out how reckless and stupid this is. Mom, if I can help the village, then I'm happy to do it. Besides, I was just in the woods yesterday looking for berries, and I was fine.
I was hoping you'd say that. This isn't exactly a enviable task.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Just go talk to
Now,
this.
Endandravair is a proud creature. He has the wisdom of the ages and probably knows something that we don't. But there's a good chance he won't help us for free, just on principle. If he doesn't, I
not.
want you to offer him money. This pouch has 100 gold coins in it.
100 gold coins. Wow.
100? Where did you get that kind of money?
I took it from the village's emergency fund. I'd say this counts. Rounded it out to 100 using money we were saving for a new roof. Start with a low offer, like 30, and work your way up, unless you think you're gonna insult him or lose his interest. Whatever help or advice he can give will be welcome. If we're lucky, he might already know where our missing people are or where to look. A bird's eye view could show him what we need.
I still think that this is a bad idea.
If I'm being honest, it probably is a bad idea, but it's the only one we've got.
Yes, it's a bad idea. We shouldn't do this, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Is there anything else I should know before going?
At this point, you know everything that we do.
Awesome.
I wish we could be of more help, but Vair's home is not far. Hopefully nothing will bother you on the way.
Right. I guess I'll head out now then.
Oh, before you go, do you want to do a quick sparring match? Couldn't hurt to brush up on your technique.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Let's go. Fight. Yeah. Oop, 120 chance to crit. Awesome. Then, beating up. These dummies. Ooh, I got 20. Cool. Yeah. Let's go. Beating up dummies. Dun, 20. Ooh. I'd smite. Oh, I healed, I think. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, patterns are interesting. Okay, defeat a training dummy. Skills to test. Heal up. Go divine smite and smite thee.
One more thing.
Um,
I'm sure you can find your way and don't want me fussing over you. In case something happens, you should take your father's old wayfinder. Don't worry. I know the woods, and Dad's right. I can handle this.
yeah.
Just be careful.
Go.
And come back in one piece. We'll be waiting for you with some dinner ready.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, beginnings complete. Okay, go to Valley's Cave. Okay. Can I talk to you? No. Okay, wayfinder. Okay. Folks, this has been an episode of D&D and Minecraft. And I am Slime. I will be your kind of helper in the way of this. So yeah, hopefully you have some fun and hopefully we go slay dragons and play D&D because I love playing D&D.